This is the recap for episode 60, Intamox Boone. Well rested, the party decides to find out how the meeting between the Diggermatox and Shipgrin went. Despite some grumbling from Dorbo, Senny relates that it had gone well, an agreement having been reached to combine forces to deal with the problem of the Pudding King. Dorbo explains to the party that their next issue is dealing with the maddening effects the Rock Blight region has on the Earth elementals, which the First Neblin utilize for daily work as well as defense. Blue suggests the Medusa, but Dorbo dismisses it as a folk tale and relates instead that they believe it is Ogremok's bane. He explains that thousands of years ago there were two princes, Intamok and Ogremok. Intamok maintained a good relation to Segoyan Earthcaller, the Earth God, but Ogremok considered Intamok an enemy. There is a tale, which the priests know, of where Intamok's boon can be retrieved, which grants a boost to power and morale. The party tries to pry more answers from Dorbo, but ultimately only gain the knowledge that the Swervneblin and Goldwhisker clans plan to move in a few months, hopefully with the aid of the Earth Elementals. The party decides to go ask Jedger for guidance, and for the price of one of their questions, he offers to lead them to the entrance of Intamok's Boon. It takes 2 days to get to a hole in the wall where Lou and Gideon take the lead, guiding the party safely through the labyrinth until they stumble upon a great summoning circle. After the party defeats 2 basilisks, Lou discovers a nest of 3 eggs. She gifts one to Nero and one to Kydarius. Gideon discovers a bull which demands one of the eggs. Nero and Kydarius flee, but Lou, after some hesitation, gives Gideon the egg. He performs the required action which breaks the egg to Lou's displeasure, but it does summon an earth elemental which is now loyal to Gideon, to Lou's jealousy. Nero and Gideon speak with the earth elemental and learn that his name is Boone. And that is where we are going to be beginning the session tonight.
Play some D&D. I already did our recap, but just so you guys remember, you guys are in Intamok's Boone. Gideon just got a friendly earth elemental to help out the party. He is loyal to you. And Alfonso is currently chilling in the spa after having been viciously murdered by one of his party members and brought to life by the same party member. So, you know,
just another day. Just another day, you know?
Just another day in the life. So the question is now, Intamok's Boon was something that the Diggermatox felt would be of benefit to everybody. And would be of benefit to try and fix the problem of Ogremok's bane in Rock Blight, which is causing the earth elementals to lose their minds a little bit if they got too close. So the question is now, where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
Peace out and go get Titan.
Working on it.
I'm sure you guys have a different thought.
I mean, that's pretty similar to what I mean. I've been wanting to kind of, just go for it, but we got this whole ally thing that we got going on. But now we have Intamok's Boon or something.
No. Gideon does.
Gideon,
But Nero and Kydarius do have a couple of eggs that they're holding on to. So it wasn't all lost. Lou came out of this with the power of friendship.
There was a
friend is such a strong word.
Yeah.
Come on, Gideon's not that bad. He's nice to you guys. He's nice to not Nero.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate.
But Nero has set him on fire, so I mean,
honestly, at this point, who hasn't Nero set on fire?
I was about to say, that's just, you're not a friend of Nero if you haven't been set on fire. You're also not an enemy if you've been set.
I don't think Elam was ever hurt by Nero, so.
I don't know.
I mean,
But
You weren't
Fan-
hurt in the
Fandarius has
building
evasion.
collapses.
So you know,
Nero literally tried to explode Titan. If Rogues didn't have the no ability,
it
he would be
wasn't the
dead.
primary intention. It was a secondary effect. But yes, now that we have the boon, and that we go back to the, was it the Diggermatox that were waiting for it? They needed it for, yeah, there's like a legend or something, like because their golems could go crazy, so we needed the boon to counteract the bane. Yes, yeah, it's coming back now. I didn't
There
take
you
note,
go.
but yes, it's coming back.
Yeah, but do we care about that?
Well, they gotta like open the door and stuff.
I mean, we want them.
Yeah, because we
to
haven't
get
been through doors before.
Well, we need them to bring an army to deal with the oozes that stands between us and Titan.
Yes.
All right,
So,
so let's head back.
I mean,
Give 'em the
an
good
army's
news.
not even worth one of Nero's or my spells. I mean, you know, it's fine. It's cool. We got it. We good.
Just to clarify for Gideon and Nero, who are always so gung ho, I maybe should have been more clear on when you guys went into that room and totally jumped the gun, and there were all of those oozes and slimes. Like it was in the hundreds of thousands. Like we're not talking like just one or two, or just enough to kind of maybe sort of cover the ground. I'm talking like every surface was moving.
Yeah, but see, when you can make fire like a line and then just kind of push it.
See, my thought was more about instead of fighting said slimes, to leave said slimes alone and go past them.
Oh,
How would you get past them?
By not touching any of the surface, duh. We can fly.
We can't.
They
fly.
can drop on you.
Ew.
Evasive maneuvers.
Okay, that goes so well for you, Nero. Let's try that.
Oh no! See, I set myself on fire, and also flaming evasive maneuvers.
What if,
Yeah,
the slimes are?
But you're not resistant to
fire
your own
resistant.
fire. It will hurt.
But they'll get hurt too.
What
Unless
if- what if they're-
flames aren't fire resistant? That's not a thing. No, that doesn't exist.
No, what slimes? They could be.
No.
What if they're water based?
Doesn't matter. Feet says too bad.
That's right. Unless they're immune, then I might survive.
Also, fire does need oxygen, so if they smother you,
does magic fire need oxygen?
Yeah, that's gonna. That was my thought. I was like, does it?
let me look through my lecture notes. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, they do.
Where does the magic fire get its fuel, though?
Quick, somebody
'cause
else, we
you-
need to
'cause you-
combo. Make air.
You can
It's from
cast
the
magic
weed.
fire in the water.
Yes, you can. Water has oxygen in it. You ding
Yeah,
dong.
but yeah, okay, but yeah, I don't think that still
Time to get another
explains
feat,
it.
y'all. There's a feat in mind that I can counteract this. I just don't have it at the moment. Let's go level up one more time, and then we got these oozes.
Oh,
Now I'm
it's so
curious
sweet
what
of
your
you to think that
mindset
your
is.
DM is going to let you level up before you have to go fight these slimes.
Dude, like if you say it, look, dude, I'm so close to leveling up. It will be 20 sessions before your next level up, dude. Like
Oh yeah, I'm like super far away from leveling up.
Remember when Gideon almost leveled up and I stripped 15,000 XP from him?
Yep.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Yep.
I was like, I literally will level up this session. It doesn't matter how much experience he gets me. And he's gonna, and then he's like, I got a plan for that.
I'll give you enough XP with a minus in front of it.
Like that's not no.
Okay. But for real, so guys, what are you thinking, fellow comrades?
I mean, I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'd like to test out the whole boon is going to somehow fix the earth elementals, because I'm just thinking, we gather the whole army together and we go through rock blight, and then all of a sudden all the earth elementals aren't magically not crazy, and
That's a fair point. To be safe, we should probably use the other 2 eggs.
No.
Anyway, other ideas?
That is not an option.
Yep.
Doesn't matter to
Well,
me.
First of all, it is a 2-day trek back to Blingdenstone itself, and you also need to get back out of Entomok Spoon, which is kind of a difficult situation anyway, because nobody marked the path.
Actually, that's not true. Nero did. He carved into the all the paths. I have that written down.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
I was just gonna see if anybody was gonna
foresight and was like, we went that way already. We went that way already.
Nero, that was your decision to do it, correctly?
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be the yes, sir. Ooh, 100 EXP. I was gonna give you 100, but now it's 150 XP
Okay.
for making
Write
sure
that
that you
down.
had a path back out of Entomok Spoon. So we will not need to make any rolls for it. You guys are able to get out just
Yes.
fine.
Nice.
So yeah, nice little touch there, Nero. You're getting smart. Y'all are getting smart.
Hey, you're learning.
I just try and trip you up at every step, and you guys are learning to just high step it. It's just working out for you.
I'm
So
learning that Gideon will not have half plate for more than any time at all.
Just some things just give up on. Just don't even try. Just find another dream.
I very much missed the AC bonus, so I won't quite give up, but I
well,
ain't
you
holding
have
my breath that I don't.
0.25.
It's something.
It's enough that if they roll an 18, it doesn't hit. So
I mean, so it's basically 19.
Right, but I had magical half plate that was also gave me another one, so that
I mean, it also caused you to just fall down and bow to any demon that you saw. So
you win some, you lose some.
that is exactly what I would expect your character to say. So you have 2 days of travel back to Blingdenstone. I know that Lou had a few things that she wanted to do on some downtime. Is there anything that anyone else is kind of wanting to do in their downtime on the side? Lou is working on learning how to read Surf Neplin, actually,
Nice.
And looking
and
at
studying the Stone Speaker crystal that you guys got in whatever city that was. It's gone now. It's destroyed. Who cares? And then
Gracklestuck.
Gracklestuck, that's right. And then she's wanting to look into some of those spell gems that the Surf Neblin use, which we can't do currently because you're not there. But as for studying the language, it's going to take you a few weeks to like really like hone in on everything that you're getting. But you are able to like basics, like hello, goodbye, how to count to like 20, like like that sort of stuff in Swerve Neblin. Actually being able to carry a conversation, not quite there yet, but you're learning. You are making progress for sure. Your Duolingo, you got a hot streak going. So anything else anybody else wants to do during their downtime?
Sorry, I missed some of that. How much is our said downtime?
Well, we can retcon slightly. You had 2 days out to Entomok Spoon, and now you'll have another 2 days of travel to get back.
That's right. Yeah.
So you'll have essentially 4 long rests of time to do whatever you would like. If anything, you don't have to.
I don't currently have any projects.
Okay.
Tiberius would like to spend the next few days with the egg, a basilisk egg.
Okay.
Already began raising it up under the obsidian dragon, just kind of talking to it, reading it the pamphlets every night and kind of going through and starting that nice and early.
Okay. Roll me a D4.
Okay. Two.
Okay.
Um,
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's nothing bad. I promise it's nothing bad. But it's just more timing on other things that are happening. Gideon, you had anything?
Yeah, Gideon would just like talk to Boone as much as, since he just really obeys what I say, I'm gonna ask him direct questions and learn what he's like actually like capable of. Ideally, meta wise, Gideon to know his stats. Like, so I'd ask like what all he can do and that kind of stuff.
Sure, yeah. Over the next couple of days, you would definitely be able to get that information. In which case, I did send you a PDF
Oh
Of-
yeah, I think you did.
of him. So you, even though it is meta, you would know this information by the time you guys got back to Blingdenstone. There
Where did you
is
send that?
not too long ago.
I can give you a link to it if you'd like.
The only difference really is that on his multi-attack he takes 3 attacks, and
Yeah, I
It
remember you saying
is-
it was stronger somehow.
it's 2d8 plus 3 damage, not 1d8. It's just slightly stronger. Nothing insane, but
Real quick,
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing this now. Okay, yeah.
what's the stand-in language for Draconic?
Haitian Creole.
Asian
Mhm.
Creole.
Which is, I don't know why I picked that, but
I like what you did.
and that's the one language that we probably used the most, honestly. Okay, so you guys have a couple of days to travel and get to know your creatures and learn some of the language of Blingdenstone. And then we will finally be back to the main gates here very shortly. You don't have any problem getting back into the city, not like you did this last time. Not the first time that you got to the city. They are aware of who you are. So here we are. Everybody's back together. Alfonso meets you at the front gates. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to talk to? What do you want to do?
Tell the Diggermatox? Yeah.
Okay.
Tell them we got the boon that they definitely didn't think we would get as easily as we did. It wasn't hard at all.
You sort of cheated. I mean, you used a dead person to just lead the way, but I guess it's really not cheating. I guess it's using
it's
your
very well deserved.
you
Yeah,
used your
that
resources
right.
effectively.
So, yeah.
That's probably a better way of putting it. That's for sure.
As an adventuring party, Extraction Team 4 has long since learned it's all about who you know.
Right. And Alfonso
Okay.
died for us to have one of those questions. So
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah.
But he's alive. He's with you now. He is rested. He is recuperated, and he is back as your liege, Nero Bastion. The Diggermatox see you approaching and just sigh and walk into the back room, where you do end up meeting with them. So I see we have somebody new with us today, and he says something in Swerfneblin to this Earth Elemental, and the Earth Elemental returns in deep speech, not in Swerfneblin. Who speaks deep speech?
I do.
Gideon does. Gideon, you just hear. You don't speak for Swerfneblin, but you do hear his response of him saying that it is always a pleasure to be in the presence of the Swerfneblin peoples. I see that this must be, and you can see that Dorbo is a bit of a loss for words, because he just seems kind of shocked, and then he kind of steps into place. See, you found Intamox Boon. That is quite something. How in the world did you find it?
Finding stuff is kind of our thing.
Extraction Team 4.
Extraction Team 4.
I sort of like looked in the future of where we went at one point and realized that's not where we should have been.
I mean, okay, interesting. Would you be able to point it out to us?
I mean, everything has a price, sure.
Interesting. Doro finally speaks back up. We can discuss that at a later time. Using the boon will certainly help us figure out whatever the problem is in rock blight. We've noticed that it has been spreading just ever so slightly. It used to be very well blockaded, which is where you guys entered into rock blight and very soon after came back out of rock blight. But that blockade, that doorway really seemed to be the edge of where their problems arose with the earth elementals, but it seems as though it may be creeping forward just a bit, maybe a few inches or so every day or two, which is of quite large concern for the Diggermatox and the rest of the city as well. You've noticed over your time being in Blingdenstone that the earth elementals are not a rare commodity. They are rather very common and used for just about every aspect of life that you think that would require any amount of strength. Trash men, street cleaning, opening big large doors, like anything you can think of that would require some strength. You can tell that the Sverkneblen, though, are relatively strong for their size, really aren't able to do too much when it comes to moving heavy machinery or anything like that. So the earth elementals are certainly, it's been a good relationship between the two of them. They're certainly a symbiotic relationship, if you would.
What are the earth elementals getting out of this?
That's a great question to ask them. When you say that, the Diggermatox kind of look at each other and look at the earth elemental before you, and well, honestly, they've never complained. They've just always been here.
Okay.
We've offered, I mean, over the course of history, we've offered pay, and shelter is not really something they have to worry about since they are part of the earth. They just, go into the earth, and they've denied pretty much every turn for anything that they've ever wanted. So I guess we consider it symbiotic, but
Okay.
I guess I
Lou
don't know.
Lou shrugs, but she's definitely put a mental pin in it to get Gideon to ask Boone later. Like she just immediately is like, that seems sketch.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But she's not pursuing it with them because they seem clueless.
Are you planning on heading into Rockblight soon, or what are your plans here in BLINGDENSTONE?
As soon as you're ready.
I mean, we are happy to go with you. We can't bring our earth elementals.
So I thought the whole point of us getting the boon was to help solve the Bane issue.
It certainly does. The problem is we don't know where the Bane is, and simply having the boon doesn't fix the problem. It's essentially it's the difference between going into war with leather armor and chainmail. You're probably not going to get killed as easily with chainmail on, but you're still very well likely that you could get killed. It's not like a
Okay.
just a magical shield.
So
the boon is
obviously
certainly going to help.
the boon is, and she gestures this, is the Bane also going to be an earth elemental? Like you've been very vague about what the Bane is or does or causes.
Really, our vagueness isn't out of trying to be mystical or anything like that. It's more because we just simply don't know.
We asked him last time.
Yeah, most people that have gone in and tried to find out either come out mad or don't come out at all.
But, like,
And
there's no stories, there's no tales. I mean, is it something the priests would know, have an idea about, some ancient
the most
account?
that we know of Ogremok's Bane is it's more of a spiritual entity, I guess would be a safe way of putting it. Not something that holds a physical body, but has control over the earth elementals that get within its range. Think of it almost like a magical force, like the Faerzris that's been messing everything up with magic anyway around in the Underdark lately. It's essentially along those lines. Not something that you can see or necessarily capture in a physical form, however, still has just as much of an effect. Our hope is that by having the boon and going into Rockblight to find the kind of center of this power, it will help negate it. We just haven't been able to. Well, first off, we didn't get anybody to the boon, which is why this is such a surprise. Second off, we've just not managed to get anybody to come back and actually report to us on what the heck is going on or what they actually
So,
see.
I mean, optimistically, and she like kind of looks at everyone else like, we need to take the boon into Rockblight, maybe see what's going on, get back and tell you, and or possibly end the Bane if possible, or negate it or whatever. And then you guys can move your troops and take care of the slimes and everything's hunky-dory. Is that the general layout of the plan?
Essentially, yes. I'm hoping it's more simple rather than complicated. I really feel this, though, with how the stories go about the boon and the bane, is that it's essentially having them together is going to contradict each other and therefore negate it completely. Is essentially how the stories kind of go about it.
Do people lose their boon when confronting the bane? Like if it negates each other, we get rid of the bane, but also we're gonna lose our boon. Because I feel like that's gonna be an awesome addition to Extraction Team 4.
Potentially, I don't know.
All right. Well, new plan, guys, and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't know very much about the boon and the bane. That's why we had to go to such lengths to find it ourselves.
It's more of a
it wasn't that
mythological
hard.
status.
I was asking more on the lines of what is, is there more knowledge that we can gain from the quote unquote the mythology, the stories? Because, like you can say King Arthur is a story about a sword and a stone, and he pulls it out and he's king. And like that's what they told us with the boon and the bane. Like here's just a general overview, and then you have people who can tell you, well, okay, Excalibur does this, but the sheath is actually what's more important because as long as he's wearing the sheath, he's actually immortal. So it's arguably more important than the sword, but the sword does, etc. Some folkloric nerd like that. So that's what I was going.
Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. My vote is still attack as soon as you're ready.
I mean, do we want to? And she's kind of turned from the Diggermatox and is like looking at Gideon, Nero, and Kyderis, be like, okay, so do we want to take our boon into Rockblight? Kind of try not to die again. Worked well the first time, for most of us, anyways.
Yeah, none of us died. Ish. Yeah.
None of us died for long.
Yes. That.
It's temporary. So once we clear out Rockblight of whatever's going on there, we'll open that passage. They'll, armies take care of the oozes, and then we can just trot right over that and get to Gideon, get to Titan.
Theoretically.
Man, why do you keep calling me this Titan guy? Do I look like him or something?
Oh.
Something about your mannerism sometimes reminds me of him.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
don't
was
know
a
what
little
it
bit
is.
insane too, like in a good way. And I don't know. He's been on my mind a lot because we're almost here. We've almost got him. Sorry, it's whatever. Sorry.
Well, just right before we charge the attack, I'll just need a minute to prepare, like right before we went into the cave last time.
Okay,
This seems
Yeah.
fair.
sure.
All right. So you relax and you head back to where you came into Blingden's Rock Blight for the first time, which is updated on your maps. This time that you come in, no ghost tries to scare the poop out of you. It is actually just very dark, very quiet. The air is cold and damp. You can hear a waterfall somewhere in the blackness, along with the faint echoes of battle, and every step echoes against walls beyond your circle of light, essentially.
Right.
Lou's definitely gonna comment to the others, be like, didn't we hear faint sounds of battle last time we were here? Like, it's been 4-5 days now.
I was
There's still
I was a little distracted. I mean, I was blindfolded, but that shouldn't affect my hearing. But yeah, I had other things on my mind.
Like the murder of your own companions.
I don't remember that.
Well, he hadn't done that bit yet.
That is not how I recall the things happening.
So
I might, I might have phrased that too harshly. I apologize. I left out some minor details.
I do appreciate the apology.
Oh, and sorry for those head lumps still.
Head lumps?
From I don't know, that are maybe hammer shaped.
Was that you?
And forget about it.
Okay,
Consider us even. And no, actually, I got set on fire again. We're not even.
Well, just to play it safe, I'm gonna stand over here next to Kydarius. Don't worry about it. No reason.
It's safe.
So we have the army following us at this point, right?
No.
No, it's just us and the boon. Once we clear it out, then the army will come through. But we gotta scout first.
That's right.
Which Lou is going to probably regret this, but she's gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone.
Okay.
Nice.
So I will roll a magic sword real quick. Well, I might have updated that so it shows one automatically. Nope, sure didn't. Okay.
No.
Wait a minute. Guys, I may have just forgotten, but didn't we get like distracted by the ghost and forget about the possible Gorgon?
Lou has definitely mentioned that several times now.
Yeah. All right. Just he says he's grabbing a. Just say I'm pretty sure we forgot about.
That's a fair point. Give me just a minute. So I can look in the immediate future of potentially being petrified. I will 100% class foresight now that you say
Nice.
that.
Okay.
Let's get that magic turns going real quick.
There we go.
Remind me how that works.
I'll slap it in here for you to read.
Okay.
Is that what I need to do?
That did it.
Can't be surprised.
And then one of these. Oh,
right.
it was a whole thing in that one. Boy, don't do that to me. I was about to say, don't make me do a lucky charge already. Not for a magic search.
No.
Wouldn't be the first time. Oops, I just kicked myself out of the game. One moment. I lost.
I lost the
Wow.
game.
I'm so sorry, everybody. So sorry.
It surprises me how many people don't know that. Like, I'm like, you're not
Alright.
that much younger than me.
So the room that you're in currently is a very large room. They're mostly just abandoned residences. So you see rooms, and as you kind of walk through, it's mostly just destroyed rooms. I mean, there's nothing standing that's really worth anything at all. Tables are broken, chairs are strewn about. Portions of the ceiling and the walls have kind of crumbled in. It's just overall unkempt, I think is a good way of putting it.
Okay.
As you continue to walk forward, though, you step just barely into a shallow pool that takes up a very large portion of this room. It doesn't quite touch the walls. There's a good 10 feet around it in any direction. But the water is cool outside of calm outside of the sounds of a waterfall that are kind of maybe 150, 175 feet ahead of you. Other than that, the water is relatively still. Would you like to go around it? Would you like to? What would you like to do?
This will just remind good old Gideon that I should let you guys breathe water. And everyone here, unless there's less than 10, more than 10 people, can now breathe underwater.
For that,
All right.
I am blindfolded. I'm gonna have a hand on Lou's shoulder.
Okay. I don't know if earth elementals breathe. I mean, I guess they do.
On their
I feel like they don't breathe because they're immune to being unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of looking at.
Yeah, I mean, because
But he will whisper in your ear, I feel like I can breathe even easier than before.
Glad I can help, Boone.
I feel as though mud is calling to me.
Can we tell how deep said water is? I don't know if you said that part yet.
You could always throw a stone into it with a rope attached.
It's water. It's dark water.
Yeah.
Is it dark water?
It's a bright
I
water.
know that sounds like a dumb question, but I'm building up to something. So like
mean-
Lou's got her we've got a light. If we walk right up to the water, is it just reflecting back? Is it very muddy? Because you had
It's
said
not very
shallow.
muddy.
I'm
It's not
literally
very muddy.
just gonna throw my hammer into it and see if I can get a thud, because I could just get it back in an action. So
You throw your stone out to it, it sinks. Roll a perception check.
hey, with foresight, I get advantage on that. Okay,
Foresight, I think you get advantage on everything.
I do. That's how I do.
Yeah.
That's how I know I get advantage on it. Well, okay.
You
Good thing I did.
don't hear anything.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and recall my hammer.
It appears back in your hand.
Oh, that's deep. Oh wait, I don't hear anything.
I mean,
Does it include a splash?
I mean, you heard it splash.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Wait, let me rephrase that real quick.
Magic.
Something caught it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear my hammer hit the bottom, so.
I mean, what if the bottom was mud? And
I
also,
mean, even that, like.
Okay,
Like-
I'm gonna jump into the water to see how deep it is.
Okay.
Okay.
This-
You jump in and immediately smack your face on the bottom of the water.
Okay, I meant like feet first, obviously. Come on.
Okay, fine. You jump in feet first, and it is about ankle deep, and you're about 5-6 feet out.
It is about ankle deep, and I'm about 5 or 6 feet up.
Bro, did I just lie to you?
What?
Go out a little bit further.
Okay.
It does drop down to about waist height on you, which is about 3 feet,
Cool.
3.5 feet.
Oh, that's
I would like to remind Gideon and the rest of the party that water does conduct sound relatively well, but not into the air. So you didn't hear anything because it was about 3.5 feet down. And yep,
I mean, fair.
there's also waterfall noises and Nero talking to himself.
How'd you know? Like we're throwing it where? There's water here? Oh, okay.
Anyway,
what about the
so-
paths to the left and the right? Aren't there like
I was-
stairs over there?
I was literally about to say, I don't know why we do this every single time, because you know it's us, extraction team style. I get it. I don't know why I fixated on this. You know, part of it's my fault. I take blame for that. But you know, we have all these other ways. We just kind of looked at this water and we're like, what do we do? This
I mean, to be fair, it's good to know. The last time there was a pool of water, Gideon, you and me.
that's
we
that was my instinct. That's right. Yeah,
there was something there.
yeah, there was
to be,
the landing I did. Yeah.
So you know, we're learning. It's called well, it's called learning. We're getting better. And or we're scared of water now.
Pretty much Nero's bane of existence.
Well,
And
I have
Titans,
very.
for
I
that
was
matter.
saying, I was
I,
saying,
I have a very complicated relationship with water right now. I'm very, very conflicted, and I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so Kaidarius is standing out in the water. Everyone else is just staring at him. Gideon is apologizing to everybody. I am so sorry that I've done this to everybody. What?
I always thought you guys were so stupid for doing this, and here I am doing it.
Hey, we're rubbing it off on you. Also, I am blind right now, so can somebody pick a direction?
Well, you know what I say. Right is always
Right is
right.
always right. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
All
Alfonso
opposed?
just sprints ahead, followed
I
by
guess
Lou and Nero and Crawdiddley and Gideon taking up the rear, and then Kaidarius will meet up with everybody at the front. So whoop, you guys run up into it's kind of a split pathway. The left you can kind of peer down to. It looks like it's a large bolted closed door, like the one that you had come in from that was being guarded. And then to your left is a stairway that kind of curves around where this waterfall is.
Does it curve up or curve down?
Up.
Guys, what's happening?
Lou just like looks at Gideon and is like, okay, rock, paper, scissors. I win, we take the stairs.
And then I win, we take the right.
Right.
Man, this is gonna be so delayed because of the camera. So
Rock-
I figure we should probably just roll a
No.
d20.
I love the idea because you still have your foresight on, don't you?
I do still have my foresight. You're right.
shoot.
So,
I'm
like,
gonna win every
oh,
time.
no.
You
Like-
see, she chooses scissors, just like having forgot that. I remember she did not, and so you're just like, so we're gonna go the direction you
You're like
That is so
paper. Ah, dang it.
Every time.
I'm like,
I'm not
alright,
getting
well.
still losing.
The funny thing is, like, canonically, last time I used this, I specifically stated how, like, it's just straight purple. Like, you don't see pupils and nothing. Like, it's so
Your eyes are
funny.
glowing. And you're like, rock, paper, scissors? Sure.
I mean,
Oh, how did he do it?
yes. You take a right, and it leads to the door like I had described, and yep, it is bolted from the other side.
Well, this is usually where you will try to punch it before I can open it. But But we should probably just try the doorknob first.
Are you sure?
I mean, no, but I mean, it's just a suggestion. The Kydarius way tends to work, so however you prefer it, man.
Let's see if it is locked.
Cridarius approaches it. There's no handle.
Okay, punch it is.
You're not even gonna try to push it first? You just I see you cracking. All right, you do you.
Very firmly with his fist.
But no matter what the future is, Gideon's gonna laugh ahead of time.
He's pushing it rapidly and firmly with his fist.
Just how she likes it. It does not move, and in fact, you feel a bit of an electrical jolt fire out of it into your hand. It doesn't hurt. Well, I mean, it doesn't cause a loss of HP, but it does hurt.
Yeah.
Weird.
Before you made contact, of course, Gideon laughed because he saw it before it happened.
It was like, ha!
It is sturdy and magical.
I look at Nero, he's like, hey, you wouldn't happen to know the knock spell, would you?
I can knock if you want, or I can make a hole, or
You
I
know,
can blast a hole, or I can.
I specifically try to ease it by specifically saying knock spell, if you happen to know that one.
Oh, no, that's not the name of any of my spells.
Okay, cool.
Wait. Is it something like Phoenix Knock?
Did you spell knock incorrectly?
Let me check that. Nope, don't see it listed here. Sorry.
Yeah, because you're blindfolded.
Book with his. I don't see a thing.
Nope. No, not at the moment.
Maybe you named it like the Phoenix shows up to your house uninvited.
Yeah, it's surprise. It's called surprise mother. No. But no, not that one.
Alright.
I mean, do we want to just go see what's down the other path?
I mean, that's not necessarily extraction team's, whole thing. We're stubborn and keep going at it.
It should be noted that these doors, you are well aware, separate areas. So more than likely, this leads out of Rock Blight.
But
I mean, do with that what you will. But
yeah, we'll go ahead and take the stairs. What harm is that gonna do?
I mean, we can always come back and like blow up the door. Always an option. Just like,
how far into
Also-
the future does it allow you to see? Just kind of like immediate.
Immediate.
right?
Yeah, it's like however you want to
Okay.
interpret that.
So
But
like 6 seconds.
yeah, I was about to say I would assume within 6 seconds, like an action.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Enough to stop Neo from running into the wall because he let go of Lou. And then I turn him back.
You just walking by, you're just like.
Yeah.
You just laugh. Ooh. You walk into this next room, going up the stairs. There's a kind of a shallow, swiftly flowing stream that bisects the cave. There's crystalline formations that sprout from the foot on both sides of the stream. And rough-hewn staircases at the back of the cave climb about 30 feet to a barren stone ledge with a pair of winged statues perched atop it.
Wing statues.
Yes, sir.
I watched too much Doctor Who for this.
Kydarius would like to go and inspect the winged statues.
Sure, we can do that.
Can you quietly?
Quietly? Is that
Just yes.
sure. Go ahead and roll stealth.
You
Um,
have a +10 to your any stealth check
Oh yeah, Path Stone Trace. Yeah, man.
without a trace.
Gorgeous.
Do these These statues happen to look like they're crying and or angelic.
That is a 20 on stealth.
Yeah.
No, they do not.
Okay.
Like they are crying and or angelic. Kydarius, you sneak up the stairs. And
Nothing happens. Perfect. Cool.
yeah, right. I can't. It won't let me.
Cool. It's the waterfall.
There you go.
That's not nothing.
That's a bad.
You
that
are
face.
going to be well. I guess I should play it this way. You watch Kydarius walk up those stairs. You immediately sense these statues come alive and attack him, and he will now go into
What?
the thing, the turn order, the initiative.
Ah,
So I'd get
instead of
there.
weeping angels, I probably just thought of the more realistic gargoyles.
The gargoyles. They get you every time. They get
You
you
do.
every time. Add a turn. Boop.
I'm just like, yell to Kydarius, stop!
Yeah, I have to remember to put more actual statues in my game so that when I actually use gargoyles, they're not gargoyles.
Right.
Yes. Because every time I put natural gargoyle, I'm like, oh, they're gonna guess. Are they gonna guess that as soon as they see it?
Well, they could also be, hunting and following and blending in with the wall. Don't they have that whatever trait? I think it's been a long time.
If
since
they're
that
standing
They have
still, then
the
you
trait to
see them.
indistinguishable from an inanimate statue,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it.
I got you. I thought they blend into like stone or something like that, but I might be thinking something else.
Yes.
No, that's the other
another
thing in the back. No, what?
Oh, there's also some on the floor.
Initiative.
Those are
Prodigy.
You did not give me
Throw.
advantage on my initiative check. I can tell you that. With that
Okay, fine.
four.
I'll roll for you again.
Oh, that is because
Are you-
foresight.
Now I'm waking up the kids getting mad over here.
Oops, I did it the wrong way though. Boop. Okay. First up, well, Gideon is going to go first because there is a surprise round.
You can't be surprised.
But he cannot be surprised. So we are going to do gargoyle attacks first, and then Gideon, and then we will start our turns.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Kydarius, I apologize in advance. Gargoyles are going to swarm over you. They have a fly of 60 feet. So 5, 10,
That's
15, 20,
good
25,
speed.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. Yep. Kydarius, you feel like you may have fallen into a trap. I can't really tell you exactly why you feel that way, but they do. So each of them is going to make 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw. They are not strong. That's probably the best thing about this entire thing. Does a 9 or a 10 hit?
Ha! No.
Okay. Does a 13 or a 19 hit?
The 19 hits.
Okay. That was going to be a claw, which is going to be 5 slashing damage.
All right.
That's 2. Let's go with 3. Does a 14 or a 14 hit?
Aha! No.
Hey.
Does
Dodge
a
it.
22 or a 17 hit?
The 22 hits.
Okay. That is going to be 5 piercing damage. And last but not least, we have our last little gargoyle here. 18 or an 8?
18 is my armor class. So
Okay.
yeah,
That is another 5 piercing damage. Gideon, it is now your turn.
Okay. I will use a bonus action to cast Far Step. Magic search button. Hello? Oh, I gotta get out of spells.
Okay.
How far does that give me? Slap it in the chat so I can see it. How do I get back to my spells? No, okay. So I need to learn Roll20. I always use D&D Beyond. 60 feet. Heck yeah, I'll take that. So back over here. What's that distance? Is that ruler? Yep. I will take right into that. Whoop, grab. Boop. Teleport over here.
All right.
And yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that's directly north, I guess west, because we're not looking at it north. Directly west of that's gonna throw me off. Of Gideon. Let me turn on the advantage because yay.
You will also your earth elemental will attack on your turn if you so will it.
Heck yeah, I do. Let me pull him up. What is his?
Just because I needed your turn to take even longer, you know.
I'm my next turns will be better. I'm sorry.
He says that every time.
While Donald's doing that, real quick, I can understand deep speech because I can understand all spoken language,
right.
understand my language. So, just a quick little.
Okay.
He's just a universal translator.
Well, I'm gonna go for. Let's just go ahead and do. I'll worry about him later. Bludgeoning damage. Assuming I hit. Hello. I hit it. I thought. I'll hit it again.
You miss.
Okay, there we go.
Good one.
Just kidding. Okay. You did 30.
Yeah,
30 to hit.
And then so that is 20, 30, 42 damage. How much health did these guys have?
Yeesh.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Good hit.
Doesn't kill anybody.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
It gets really darn close, but it don't kill nobody.
it's okay. I get the good old backswing. Which will be this one here.
Okay. That one misses.
Neat. I will go ahead and action surge as well.
Oh no, I take that back. You hit its armor class. So yes, you do hit. I'm sorry.
Sweet.
It's 11. And you swing right in and hit another one. All right.
And then I'm going to action surge to swing again.
Okay. All right, 21 hits. That is 17, 27, 28, 36 damage.
And then one more
35
swing.
damage. 35. Okay.
With a
that-
crit.
That one does hit. Unfortunately, there's nothing left within your range for you to cleave into. So all of that is wasted. Sorry.
It's all good. I just wanted as much away from Cadarius as possible. So
This is true. Lou, it is your turn. Gideon has shot off into the darkness. But you can see that there are gargoyles surrounding Kydarius and that they are relatively angry with him.
Okay. Well, getting was more effective than I was expecting. Just to check, if I were to do Commander Strike, says the creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding superiority die. But he is not within 5 feet, so he can't attack anything with a melee weapon. Weapon.
He can't, but Kydarius could.
Okay. Well, yeah, but okay. Well, then I'm
My
just
favorite.
And then the elemental moved 30 feet closer since I couldn't actually reach them.
Oh, that's right.
Who's gonna move? How tall are those crystals?
5 feet.
Okay. So she'll be taking cover behind the crystal that's, right
Sure.
where it's hiding. She is going to give Kydarius, because the goal of this is to get Kydarius not out of this. So she is going to attack one with her bow. And that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And then she is going to add some extra stuff to it. So she's got a superiority die. She is doing the commander strike, so add a d8. So add an extra 2. Woo. And then she is going to go ahead and use that not on Gideon, but on Kydarius because he is closer. So he can now use a reaction to make one weapon attack, adding the superiority die, woo, to damage roll.
Do my fists count as weapons?
Yes. I mean, they have for the rest of this campaign.
Magic, but
They are magical weapons.
what do you
I
need to hit?
apologize, Lou. You hit it with arrow. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm just using my regular arrows right now.
You saw your arrow hit and dink off of it.
And I was, not that it matters, but specifically going for the
Yes.
next cost. Okay.
The two damage does hit because it's magical. Okay, anyway, sorry. Kydarius, you
Took a chip out of it here.
So 10 damage.
Oh, you hit. I'm sorry. Yes, you hit. -8. All right, it is Kydarius's turn now. So you've used your reaction, you've gained it right back. So
Nice.
All right, so very good. Kydarius will go ahead and attack. He'll go and he'll attack the north one and then the east one after that.
okay.
Kind of divvy out, spread out the love
Okay.
for these first 2 attacks. So the first one
Mm-hmm.
that hits,
Yep.
make a Constitution saving throw.
So I have 2 rolls from you. Oh, the first one was the
reaction one.
reaction.
Yes.
9. Yep, okay. You said Constitution.
Yeah,
All right.
that the
one you said that was north is west,
Got it.
actually, because it's not pointing, the map is not pointing north.
Oh, it is.
I knew what you meant though. He got a 15.
I believe that I was trying to find it.
It should theoretically.
The E is higher. 16. Ha.
I have to say, I thought it was 16. Heck yeah.
All right.
Yes, done until the end of my next turn, and then the second attack going to the guy to my right.
He's what? Stunned?
Yeah, the first guy is stunned.
All right.
That's 1 key point. Does that hit 18?
Yes. Yes, it does.
It also needs to make a Constitution saving throw, burning another key point.
12.
Aha!
Nice.
Both stunned, and I've used enough key points for this battle.
All right. This
For this
gargoyle is dead.
Sorry.
This gargoyle is dead. This gargoyle is alive and will be attacking Kydarius. 1 attack bite, 1 attack claws. And we have a 23 and a 9. The 23 will hit for 5 piercing damage. And then this gargoyle is stunned. That gargoyle is stunned. Alfonso. Oh, Alfonso. Cannot
way back
see in the dark.
He has night vision goggles,
That's right. He's got night vision.
but
goggles.
60 feet.
Yeah, I think he's just going to fire with disadvantage.
Just that direction. It's
Yep.
like, it's over there somewhere.
He rolled a 9. So
That's appropriate.
he will fire one more time.
Shooting in the dark. Yeah.
It's better than a 1.
He's going to really hone himself.
And
Fire
even
again.
yeah, even lose light, I think wouldn't even reach.
Hey, that's good.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one hits. So he's gonna go for this. He's hitting this guy right here. So his damage is 2d10 plus 3. And he can't really see, but Lou and Kaidarius and Gideon can see. It just kind of dinks off the guy.
Hmm.
That is Crawdiddly's turn.
Oh, I moved him on my turn. Crawdiddly moves behind Lucinda, and at this point doesn't do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna put him on your turn.
That's what we
Yeah,
usually
I don't know why
play.
I had it the other way. So, Gideon, it is your turn. 2 stunned, 1 alive, 2 dead. Kaidarius is still in the center.
See here. So I was here. No, here. 30. So I'm trying to see if I can get my elemental in there. Well, I can exactly get my elemental there. Elemental will move, which I'll hold on to what he's doing here in a second. How do you ping something again? Like the area?
You just press
Click and hold.
Here, I'm giving you an earth elemental. 1 second.
Score.
There you go.
Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect, thank you. And then I will move. La-di-da-di-da. Let me move in a way, yeah, where he can't get attack of opportunity. Yeah, so that's still in his range. And then I will swing the bottom one, so the most eastern one is the one I'm swinging at currently.
Okay.
Since I already get advantage, I don't really care that they're stunned. So advantage.
I'm going to give you control of this earth elemental too. Give me just 1 moment.
Heck yeah.
Continue with what you're doing. Just
We want hammer because we definitely want to crush stone. 32 hit, I'm assuming.
yes. Which one are you
Uh,
getting? This one?
No, the most the bottom one. Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
All right. 11, 10, 20, 33. Okay.
Then swing it again with this one.
Okay. And that one crumbles to dust.
Sweet. Then I will have Earth Elemental attack. What's gonna be his bonus? Okay, I'll go ahead and roll all 3 d20s, and I will get a +3 to hit. Just to get that out of the way, so we don't have to math too hard.
You just need 16 or greater.
It's all of them make it then.
All
Is
of
that
them
13
will
is a 16?
Yep. And so you will do, I want to say it was 2d8 plus.
Yes.
3. Yep, 2d8
Yes.
plus 3 on all of those. Or 68 plus 9, however you want to roll that.
Okay. So I needed 2d6. Let's do that one for that one, and ooh, take those.
Why are you rolling 6s?
Wasn't that one? No, they're 8s. You're right. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'll go ahead and just.
Good. It's all good. Counting two more higher than 6 is hard.
It is. It is. There's some Titan in me, you know. Watch me roll lower still. Okay, and then +3 to all those.
All right, so 8 plus 18 is 26 plus 14 is 36, 40, 43 damage. Okay, minus. All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, we are content. Pass on. It would take too long.
Right. Nero, it is your turn.
Nero's gonna remove his blindfold and be like, "Guys, what's happening? Oh, Lou, hey, what's going on?" He's gonna go over to Lou because he can't see that far in the dark.
Who's
That's
gonna be
his
like,
turn.
Kydarius sprang a trap.
Oh,
It's-
nice.
It's basically already done though.
It is under control.
Yeah, Gideon and the Earth Elemental and Kydarius kind of jumped into it and are just like punching and kicking.
You know
everything.
his name is Boone.
Nice.
Boom. Right.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even comprehend the bitterness to that. Donald is sorry.
No, I love it because Lou's definitely just always gonna be a little bit salty about that. Oh yeah, boom. Should have been mine.
Nope, not what I wanted to do. All right. It is the top of the round, which means that it is Lucinda's turn. We have 4 dead gargoyles. We have 1 alive gargoyle. We have 2 earth elementals who have just appeared with a loud roar. And they look wild and crazy.
Dun, dun, dun.
These are full elementals. What
Is a lesser earth elemental. So
Mhm.
these are about double size.
That,
Oof.
have we fought any Earth Elementals up till now? I don't think so.
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't recall if I didn't any. We've
Oh,
seen
those
plenty.
were the stone. I'm thinking the stone giant.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to bring my shoot.
I do have a quick question. Does Nero's belt of dwarven kind? No, who's got the belt of dwarven kind?
Kadarius.
Darius. Does that do anything with earth elementals? I feel like it did, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so. Let me.
Wolves. Just
Uh,
wolves.
Yeah,
Okay.
poison, dark vision, stuff like that.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Beard. Advantage
Anyway,
to dwarves or something.
Yeah, you get a beard. I know that. Lou, what are you doing?
So Lou is going to attack the Earth Elemental because
Okay.
I don't trust my chances of shooting through all that to that guy.
Sure.
So we'll resolve that first. She is going to use a superiority die, so boom. Then add a D8.
Okay.
Eventually I'll get the friggin' D8s added to everything. But till now,
Ooh,
okay.
there we go.
And then she's going to forgo her bonus and a second attack to command Nero to attack that. Actually, I think he gets to choose what he attacks.
To attack.
Use your reaction to attack Nero.
Oh yeah, he gets to pick whatever. I can't tell him what to do.
Do it.
You can't.
She just gives him a reaction to attack something. Hopefully not her. Oh dear.
He does have his blindfold off,
That's true.
so you at least have that going for you.
Yes, I did not put it back on yet. Yes. Okay, I saw the direction that you shot in and heard the loud noises over there. And I'm like, okay. Let's see, what is it? It's +10, right?
What's your visibility range?
I don't have dark vision.
I thought you had goggles.
I
Nope,
gave the
Alfonso has
Alfonso has the
goggles.
goggles. You do have a torch, but I think it might be 30 or I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
my torch one. I have the goggles as well because I bought them on the second time around, so that's what
Ah.
I'm using. But I do also have that torch. But yeah, I don't think that would.
Right.
Uh,
That's a nat 1 to hit.
What?
Oh gosh.
I'm like,
Okay.
oh, over there.
Roll a D8.
Yes, there's the D8 and also a magic surge. Wow.
That's good.
What was your attack?
Oh, it was a produce flame. No, sorry. The other firebolt.
All right. Well, you hit Lou, so roll your damage.
Right,
That tracks.
standing right behind her.
This way,
okay.
boom. Yes,
42.
Nero, please move to the side first.
Oof.
And boom, that's a 14.
But your one
Fire.
turns to a 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
that'll
it's a
be it.
14.
Oh, 14. I see.
So thankfully,
so-
we're pretty low on that one.
Lou, it's getting a little hot in here. So, just-
Oh crap! I'm sorry. There was it's really dark. I
Lou-
wasn't.
Lou
I wasn't
gets
ready
to
to attack.
practice the first thing anyone learns in a new language, and she is definitely cussing you out in Snurf Neblin.
I'm like, so, Lou, I don't understand that. Why are you talking to me in that language? I don't understand what you're saying. Just
You're-
speak common or
You're
even
not
primordial.
friends that Nero hasn't
Uh,
set you on fire.
as right before Nero fires, right before he fires, Lou, you heard from Gideon.
Oh, God.
Nero, attack that.
Darius.
What?
Okay, Darius, it is your turn.
As this guy is still stunned, so the end of this turn, Kaidarius is going to run straight for the and say, "You got him," and then run for the big one.
I will remind you that is 15 feet directly to him, but it is 30 feet below you as well.
I see no issue with this.
Okay, as long as you're fully aware of what is happening. You jump off a cliff, feet first.
Fist first, honestly.
Okay,
My
okay. So
reaction.
you're gonna kind of like jump, like hit him, and then roll past him, and, like skid to an Iron Man stop.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Also, if I need to, I can also use a reaction to reduce the fall damage by 70. So,
No, you're
if
fine.
okay, cool.
I mean,
the
you
ne-
can roll a performance check if you would like,
Oh heck,
just for flair.
I'm a little scared. Where is it? +1. All right, completely average. Perfect.
Yep.
Mhm.
Everybody kind of watches you do it, and they all were kind of like, "I mean, it's cool, but I could probably do that."
What just happened?
Do this
That does definitely hit.
and this
Also, very much hitting.
with this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it hits.
yeah, and then a bonus action to do one more attack for free. I'm forgetting about that.
Okay, that one hits as well. Okay.
Just using this thing as a speed bag.
Okay, that is that Earth Elemental's turn. It's going to turn and look at you, and it's going to grab you by the arm and attempt to slam you twice into the ground. Does a 26 or a 19 hit?
Yeah, both of those hit.
Okay, so we're gonna do 48 plus 10 damage. 21 bludgeoning damage. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you stay on your feet.
Natural 1, baby.
You are prone.
All right. I like that. That's good. That's good.
This gargoyle is going to turn to Gideon. Try and bite and claw you.
He will get disadvantage.
14 and a 15.
Nope.
He just kind of like looks down at the ground and his shoulders kind of slump. Alfonso is going to take 2 shots in the dark yet again because it's just more fun that way.
Alfonso, just walk. You can. You have goggles.
My legs are too short. It'll take me too long. He's gonna go for the earth elemental. 1 shot, 2 shot. Oh, he has 3 shots. 3 shot. Why not?
1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4.
He got a 24, a 21, and an 8. So dang. He does.
Well, 24 or 14 and an 8, wouldn't it be?
Oh yeah, sorry, 24, 14, and an 8. And then the earth elemental has 18. So it's AC. So 1 hits. Why do I have 2d10 plus 3? Oh. Well, that's sad. So the 2d10 plus 3 is he only did 5 damage. But if he had rolled and gotten the nat 20, he would have done the 24 damage.
Are you flinging poop?
She shot like 5 at me.
It is Gideon's turn.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good, dude.
After Kadarius is like, Gideon, you got that, and I'm gonna look at Boone. You got that, and I'm going to just right teleport in front of that one real quick. I will go ahead and give it my X curse as well. And then, well, I will use my bonus action, so I will hold off around for that. So I will start hitting this big guy in front of me. Let me change the crit range on this because it is now 19.
Okay. Minus 11. Minus 20.
And
And
then,
actually, he is vulnerable to thunder.
Ooh.
hey,
Oh, cause rocks. Nice.
well, sweet. Good old 28 thunder damage then.
Yep.
Man. No, I think that's what my only like thunder spell. Anyway, he gets another smack that does not have thunder damage, unfortunately.
I already know. I'm gonna come out there. Thank you, though.
I think it's coming. Yeah.
All right. Minus 11. Minus 12. All right.
I will have Boone attack just that weak gargoyle. That's the smaller one. I mean.
Okay. Gourd head.
So let's do. Assuming he's gonna do this within 3 attacks, I'm gonna go ahead and roll all of them.
Okay.
Less math. He gets a +3 on those. So I think 1
So-
misses
Yeah, 1 misses.
and a 2d8. So let's do 4d8
All right. Plus
plus 6.
6. Okay. 4d8 plus 6, so 18 damage. Okay. Nero, it is your turn.
Euro is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, down over here to this pillar.
Okay.
Running around there, look around the corner, see Darius, and say, "Hey, Darius!" As he's gathering energy in his hand, he says, "Move!" He's going to do Phoenix Scorcher in that line, which I believe. Let me double check. Yes, and a straight line this way. And he is going to use a sorcery point to cast Careful Spell. So then, Kaidarius, you will automatically succeed on the saving.
You
Saving roll.
actually miss Kaidarius. If you look at this arrow
But
from
wouldn't
you
I hit-
directly.
wouldn't I hit the pillar?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so you have evasion.
Exactly. So then, since you succeed, you take no damage.
Perfect.
All right.
Eva-
What's he got to roll?
It is a DC 18 Dex save.
Oh, he's got a -1 to that. That's cool.
Let's see, Magic
He
Surge.
rolled a 2.
Nice.
So he got hit.
Oh, hello, Lee. Get over here. Ugh. How'd you get in here? Ugh.
I had,
They let you in
had
here, didn't
stuff
they?
saved for the wrong spell. Sorry. How many D8? 68. I thought I had everything set up, but I switched what spells I was gonna do last second. So then it was.
Oh, how dare you take your time on your turn?
Yeah,
I
seriously?
Boom.
So I'm playing a fighter next time. So I just click like I know I swing.
Ha.
You do that right now, and it still takes you 40 minutes.
Because I have options.
Let's see. That was move there. Action to do that. Sorcery's point. Bonus action. Sprout wings from the back for another sorcery point. That's another magic surge for that. And that is turn. Yeah, just run over there, fire the
Okay.
line of fire.
Earth Elemental is going to swing at you, Gideon,
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Okay, it's still
Yeah.
22. He actually
Oof.
rolled pretty good. 22. So he's going to slam you into the rock wall next to it.
Hold on. I'm going to see if he misses. If I get I'm rolling the wrong dice. I need there we go. I need this. If I get a 4 or higher, it misses. Well, it doesn't miss.
Never mind.
He's going to do 12 damage to you. Roll a Constitution saving throw. Not
Good at
Constitution,
those.
Dexterity. I take that back.
I am way less good at those. Oh, wait, I do get advantage though. So let's turn that on. Whew.
Okay, so you're still standing, but it does have a hold of your arm. Give me a strength check.
Damn it. Okay. Let's see here. Hello?
Hello.
We're all still here. Okay.
Yeah,
it got a
I'm not-
14.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna win that.
Right, man.
So he is going to throw you down to here.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Which is going to be 30-foot drop. So you will take fall damage.
Okay.
Plus, so really it's just the fall damage. He's just throwing you. And that is the top of the round with
I'd
Lou.
like to use Feather Fall on him.
Okay, go give me your check,
Magic
your magic surge to make sure that you don't, kill him or something.
Right. So then he
Okay.
sees him, catches a glimpse of him falling down, and he has go as flaming butterflies just fly out from his hand to go over and catch up as he's falling.
How do you see him?
Let's see. Oh, actually, good note.
25,
'Cause
30,
I
35,
think
40?
he is out of range. Yes, he is out of range. I wouldn't see. No,
I apologize, but
no, that's very true.
Gideon, you're
Thank
gonna
you.
have to take some damage.
That's fine.
We are at the top of the round.
What am
Dinner
I
is-
taking?
What's the fall damage? It's 1d10 plus for every 10 feet.
It's a D something. I know it's not as much as
think
I think
it's-
it should be, but
And then it caps.
oh,
I know.
it's like a D6 per 10 feet. I think is what it is, and there is a cap.
All right. Well, d6 is going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
And
Nothing to
that's
laugh
bludgeoning.
at.
So, yeah, I mean, it hurt for sure. It is the top of the round. Let's take a 15-minute break. I know it's a little bit early in the day, but that way they have food ready. So they'll see you back in 15 minutes.
15. Yeah. But, as a note, what's the weather like?
Yeah, what's the weather like?
Well, you're in a cave, so it's rather dry.
Okay. Good to know.
No.
Work with that.
Lou, what are you doing? It's your turn.
So I am / already have. I'm casting Hunter's Mark on the that one.
Him. Okay.
On the Earth Elemental. I did already roll to make sure I had my Magic Surge assigned, and I do. I rolled a 16.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack twice. I'm going to attack that one twice.
First one hits. So -8. Okay. And then you get Hunter's
Dang it.
Mark.
I thought I had Hunter's Mark added to that, but apparently not. 1d6.
Wow. You're freaking kidding me.
One of these days, I will have everything added, and just about that time, we'll switch over to a different character sheet. So, add an additional 5 damage.
Donald has
Yeah,
this.
Bite side about having a level 1 character. It's gonna be pretty easy to get it
Yes.
implemented in roll 20. Well, I don't need to have
That's
that
true.
and D&D Beyond at
man.
once. I have to cross-reference both sheets right now.
Okay. Kaidarius, it is thine turn.
All right, so Kaidarius is going to go ahead and
Stand up.
or should he punch from the okay, yeah, he'll
Just kick him.
himself off a little bit. He's gonna slap himself in the face to heal, as well as make 3 attacks against the bad guy. All that costs 1 key point because it's flurry of blows and the hand of healing is free. When I do that, okay. So here are the attacks. 25 to hit for 10 damage. And then a 20 to hit for 13 damage. And a 14 to hit for 8 damage.
14 does not hit. The first 2 do, so 23 damage.
Yep. And then I don't think I can do that. Here's my healing for myself. Woo! 11 healing.
Very nice.
And then wait, I already used my bonus action to do 30 plus. Okay. That should be everything then.
All right. So I guess it's my job to use this Earth Elemental to try and make you lose what you just gained. So 27 and a 23 to hit.
You tell me, Mr. Jonathan, you tell me.
30.
Oh no! All 8s, what the heck? What do you do?
42 damage.
He undid it by a little, yeah.
He just grabs you by the arm. He's like,
What the
like
heck?
in what language does he speak? Terran. So deep speech. You understand him. I said, go down. And I guess roll another dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. John Kadir's very weakly gives him a thumbs up.
But you do stand. So
That's good.
the gargoyle is going to attack our little earth elemental friend up here, who has a AC of 17 and 52 hit points.
I did have a note from last time. You said he had double HP.
Oh, that's right. You're right. So 104, excuse me. And we're going to do 2d6 plus 4 for our damage. 10 damage to your gargoyle. Do you want me to keep track? Gargoyle.
Yes,
To your earth
please.
elemental? Okay.
So I don't slow down turns longer than I need to.
All right. Alfonso's gonna shoot 3 more times.
Alfonso.
Still blindly.
Neo turns like, don't you Alfonso!
One hits the earth elemental, killing it. It's just like a total. He like killed it and then shot again at it.
Yeah.
So in true Alfonso fashion, it is now Gideon's turn. Gideon, you have fallen off of a cliff.
Yeah, I'm gonna far step back and just teleport right back to him. Boop. Using my bonus action. Yeah, let's give him the old hit him with the hammer.
All right, Nero, prepare your action,
Mhm.
whatever it may be.
Preparing now.
Yeah, assuming 25 hits, right?
Yes.
And then 11, 20, and then 20.
All right. Still standing.
And then I will give him a good old another hit.
He's down now.
Hmm.
He is down.
Yay.
All right. Nero, all we have left is one little gargoyle.
Nice. I am going to move over here to Kydarius.
Oh, I guess my boon would attack that gargoyle.
Okay, go ahead and roll him. And then just Nero, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just moving over to Kydarius because I couldn't see up there anyway, so I didn't even know it was still alive. So I was going over to Kydarius and be like,
He misses all the attacks. It doesn't
Like,
matter.
are you okay?
I am totally fine, Nero. It is not an issue.
Oh, okay, yeah, just just beat yourself or whatever. Are they all dead?
From where you're standing.
Are you yelling this,
yes.
talking this? Can I hear you?
I'm saying. I mean, I'm not yelling, but I'm not talking quietly. I'm just saying it out loud.
Would I hear that?
Sure.
We got a little one over there.
What? Gideon? Gideon?
I don't reply.
That's my turn.
Are we invisible again? All right. Nero, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nah.
All right. Earth Elemental's dead. Earth Elemental's dead. Just delete. Thank you. Lou.
Lou is, she can see that last one, so she is going to move her 30 feet over here with Crawdiddlin behind her. And then she is going to shoot twice.
Okay, go ahead.
And,
Both of them hit the gargoyle, and you see the 2 arrows go dink, dink off of him.
does my I do have Hunter's Mark on it.
The Hunter's Mark will make it have damage.
Okay, so 2d6. I forgot about that. So 6.
Okay. It is still alive. 6. Okay. Kydarius. Well, Lou, anything?
That's it.
Okay. Kydarius.
Kydarius.
Alfonso saved your life, so
All right, he's right there. Kaidarius will kind of. He's in a difficult position in that he's grateful to Alfonso for saving his life, but also he realizes that if he had just punched it one more time, it probably would be dead. He's gonna. Fun fact about Kaidarius, he can run up vertical surfaces without expending any more movement. Same with running water. That's something that Kaidarius can do. So he's gonna run up to this wall here and just like punch his way up the wall. And
Okay.
try to get the last gargoyle to finish that off. So that, 55 feet of movement. You said the wall was 30 feet tall? The cliff
Yes.
was? So that should be 15 and 45 to get up here, and then 55. Perfect.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, punch his way up the wall and then run and then punch the gargoyle a
All right.
couple times.
Punch him good.
I certainly hope so.
Come on, you gotta kill it. This thing has to be so close to death.
All right. There's the first attack, 8 damage.
All right.
Here's the second attack, 12 damage.
All right. You did it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Killed him. All right, and that takes us out of initiative. Let's clear up some numbers here very quickly. Gargoyles give you a decent touch of XP, I guess. 50 for each gargoyle that you killed. So Kaidarius killed 1, and Gideon killed 4. So 200 to Gideon, 50 to Kaidarius. Earth elementals are 500 each. So 500 to Alfonso, 500 to Gideon. And then to Nero and Blue, you're going to get half of the total. So that would be, what was that? 250, 500, 1,000, 50, 1,250. So let's call it 625.
625
Each.
for
Yep. And then Kaidarius, you'll get an additional 300.
So I got 50 for the gargoyle and then 300.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, that's all I got. Let's go on. We're out of initiative. Anything you guys see here? Yes, actually. Gideon and Nero. Among the remains of the earth elementals, you see a couple of gems.
I'd go
One
for that.
gem each, and they are brown in color.
Brown gem. Adding that now.
As I like pick it up, and then I also toss that to Nero as well. So that's 2 brown gems from Nero.
Ow! What the? Where'd you come from?
Just so you know, I waited for the right moment where I knew you wouldn't catch it.
You're like
I-
watching,
I-
you're
I-
waiting, you're like, no, he
I
caught it.
redid that
No, he
10
caught it.
times.
There it is.
Yeah. Which I was
Okay.
surprised. I figured I'd do it on the first try, and then it took the 10th try. So kudos to you, Nero.
I think that is enough time to drop your far sight.
Farsight is 8
8
hours.
hours.
Is it 8 hours? Oh, I thought it was 10
Yeah.
minutes.
No, it is 8 hours. It's
That's,
a,
that's
I mean, it's a level 9 spell.
not level spell. Yep.
I mean, I picked
Where
that
did-
over power word kill. So, I mean,
A lot of things are 10 minutes, and some things are 1 minute, but that one is 8 hours.
it's like,
Which one did I see that was a short amount of time? Oh, Far Step.
Yeah. I
can't just teleport
Foresight,
60
far
feet
step.
for funsies now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. What would you guys like to do now?
Boom.
I would ask Boone, what would be the best way to fix a little bit of scratches you got there?
Magic.
Is there a non-magical way that would be somehow convenient for us?
Can I not do that?
I mean, I guess they can use potions.
Boone. Potions are magical.
How's your good old like your magic touch, Tiberius? You got plenty of that for spare? Or?
Let me see here. How do I feel? I need to do it to myself.
Yeah, I was about to say he might need to use it on himself.
That was a good slam.
So it depends. Will we be fighting a Medusa?
I hope not. Potentially.
It's possible. Oh,
Because
should I blindfold up now?
I shall be very stingy in my.
You hold on to it. Boone's doing alright. It's nothing crazy.
Okay. Wait, I have a superior healing potion. 84 plus 8. What the?
Yeah, but don't you want to say that for when you're like dead?
Strength says what?
So
To say, Kaidarius is kind of squishy when it comes to HP. So
yeah, I was like to say, so you don't have to get Fireman carried for the third time, but actual time twice.
Did someone say fireman? Sorry, I just. Oh, okay. Yeah.
all right. After
We could look at
searching-
Burning Man here and points to Lou that still has the singes.
she only has one eyebrow.
The great thing is her hair had definitely been set on fire, and like Nero has seen it. So like she was missing some hair, some eyebrows, and when you turn back, it's back.
I'm like,
It might actually be a different color, even
just cause, yeah.
just because she can do that.
Mm.
While they're doing all that, Lou would like to just generally investigate the room.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
Just kind of on the thought process. This felt like a trap, and traps usually are for cool stuff.
Can Kaidarius give the help action on that?
Sure.
Sweet.
Alfonso will also look around the room.
So Lou has
Let's see.
26. Nice.
With his -1 to investigation, he got a
Dang, thanks for
4.
that help action. I got 26.
26. All right. What do you find in this room? You find that the stream flow that flows through originates from a naturally formed culvert in the northeast wall beneath the ledge. The stream is 3 feet deep. The gargoyle statues are now destroyed, but you can see where they used to stand. There's nothing there. Earth elementals, other than their remains, Nero tells you about the gems that were in them. Otherwise, this room really doesn't have that much in it. Some may even say it was a dead end.
Well, for these
So
guys, it
did
was.
we? So like we came in.
Came in here.
Mhm.
We came in here.
Yep.
Or did we cross the stream?
Yeah, you guys kind of walked around it. Yeah.
I thought we like came in on this side and
No.
that side.
So this is the lake or the pond that was in the room prior, with the waterfall in
gotcha.
between. You guys came up this stairs, and
That was the other side.
there's really
Oh.
nothing up in here that you can find that's
So
really
nothing in
worth
this-
anything.
This little area. They're gonna throw me a bone.
I mean, there are bones.
Ooh, what kind? I'm kidding. Okay.
So the question I guess remains is, do you want to come back down the stairs that you came from, or do you want to go down the other set of stairs back into the room?
The way we came, because we're probably gonna go back to the door. And like in character, like Lou's like, well, seems like this was kind of a waste of time. You want to go try that door again?
Sure.
Yeah, seems really good to me.
All right. There we go. And here we are, and let's all gather around the door. Oops, I forgot your boy. One moment. Did I forget Cridarius again?
No, I am here.
Yeah, he's
Okay, for some reason I always tend to like leave Cridarius out for no reason really. It just
there.
somehow that happens.
He's
Okay.
only the tallest person there.
You said we heard the faint sounds of battle.
Sure. You've heard it all the
Um,
time in this room.
Like, do we have
it
any sort of
always-
directional idea of it?
It's kind of odd now that you really sit and think about it. The sounds of battle always seem to be coming from like a distance away where you can't see past your light or your vision. But if you begin to move into those directions where the sounds are coming from, it almost sounds like they're getting further away.
Lou is gonna have one of those moments, and she's gonna turn to Gideon and be like, "So, the first ghost, Vezok, you made my eyes special, and
Yeah.
suddenly I could see all the extra people that were not there before that apparently you've seen this whole time." And she's gonna
Mhm.
kind of look around and be like, "Do you see people battling right now? Like I can't that we're here by ourselves, but like I can hear something. Do you see this? And you're just not telling us?"
Do I?
Oh yeah, you absolutely see it.
Oh yeah, you mean the battling that's literally been happening all around us? Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have your spicy eyes. You really gotta like clue us in on the weird shit that you see all the time. Because
I mean, we're in the Underdark, man. Like, I would still be talking from the first day we met if I was doing everything I saw like that.
wait, like this is an all the time sort of thing?
I mean, not necessarily this battle, but it's that battle. Some mugging over there. You know, I guess
So,
ghosts
like-
still want other ghosts' property. I guess that's kind of weird, but you know, it's just a thing.
And she like tries to, why can you see some ghosts? Like I can see I saw Vezok and I saw like Jejer, but I can't see them without your making my eyes spicy. Why can you see all of them? Why do I only see some?
Get good.
Let's okay, 50 XP.
Okay.
I'm just like, I also just like point to the bright purple, like just.
Do
I mean,
do we?
it was less of a specific question, I guess more of a general question of why is there a variety of ghosts? Some visible, some not.
Well, some enter a different plane that is connected, but it's separate but connected, while others are still bound to our plane of existence.
There's
because
the ethereal plane. There's also invisibility.
Yep.
There's different.
And even the
things.
invisible ones, if they're close enough, I still see them.
Oh, I have a lantern that can see invisible things. I don't use it, but I have it.
Would have been useful.
Wait, is that? Did you get that in the time I was impaled by that minotaur?
Mhm.
Ah, I thought so, and I never.
Mhm.
I almost thought it was a dream because I never saw you pull it out.
Yeah, I usually just go blind. Anyway, do we want to open this door? I can open it if you want.
Better than you going blind, I guess.
Right. I'll go blind later. But hey, as a note, if you see me game petrified, you'll let me know, right?
You'll get the huh before it happens.
All right, secret signal heard.
But yeah, I got you, fam.
I'm gonna cast pass wall on the door to make a door-sized opening in the door.
Okay. Give
magic
me your Magic Surge.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay. Nero approaches the door, and in his normal fashion, he places his hand with his staff in it forward, taps on the door, and a portal begins to open. Before the portal can get very large, though, the door itself seems to light up with energy and shut it down.
Oh, this is really embarrassing, guys. Like this never happens.
He's not to be ashamed about, Nero.
No. Seriously, this is I don't. Maybe it's just a different climate. I don't know.
You fail to work in my day. It is totally normal.
I maybe just give me a little bit. Let me. Come on, Nero. Come on, Nero. Come on. Okay.
So when you got hit by that energy earlier, Kadiris, what did it feel like? I'm asking if there was kind of like thunder or electricity or just kind of a magical thing he felt.
That is a good question that I will ask myself right now.
It felt very magical.
It felt very magical. It was like a kapow, like a swing. Like sort of like no, not the second one, just the first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I could
Interesting.
blast it. No. Maybe I could disguise it. What happens if I just poke it?
Not that bad.
As you're going to do that, you hear, huh?
All right.
You poke it, and it feels like you stuck your finger in a socket.
Oh, sorry.
That's not the sound I was expecting.
Out of my mouth, anyways.
6-second future Gideon will totally hit it with the hammer unless he goes flying, and then he does not do that.
6-second future Gideon does not go flying, but the energy put into the attack is re-released back into your hammer.
I would let go and let it fly, and then I'll just grab it then afterward. I don't want any of that.
Nero is going to do a little fire cantrip. Just put his hand on it and then put some fire into the door. Magic Surge.
You put some fire into the door. Your fire goes out. And for the first time, maybe in your life, you feel what it might feel like to get burned.
What the?
I just see Nero like.
The door bit me.
Even though I don't know if this will do it either. Getting a deep speech from like open sesame.
The voice hits the door and echoes back, "Screw you, man."
Well,
Like I look at Kadiris like, don't tell the group I did that. Knowing that he can understand what I'm saying.
I only have like 3 more ideas, guys.
Random question for you.
Yep.
Did you guess what I'm asking? So I have a magical item. It's a boat in a box that we've established what the opening command was for.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 2 questions. Is that command just for Lou? And does that command only work in common? I.e., if someone were to have accidentally said the phrase in deep speech.
Bright side, if that does happen, 6-second Gideon would learn his lesson real quick. So but did 6-second Gideon learn his lesson very quickly?
Let's see.
Is that actually the phrase? Was it open sesame?
It was actually actually Open Sesame.
That's
'Cause we
awesome.
did,
Mhm.
Open Sesame, and then it was the second one was like Open Barley for the second boat, and then it was Closed Sesame to make them all.
It's so funny.
So-
That could have been real bad real quick.
And let's see, since it was 6 second Gideon who wouldn't do it, where do I actually have that stored? Because that might be in my bag of holding.
I was gonna
which-
say, do you die? Well, if it was in the bag of holding, I would imagine it wouldn't work.
yeah,
One moment.
I don't think that I did. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. I got my bag of holding. Got my. No, it is not in my bag of holding.
Luke gets ripped to shreds as the tide turns into a boat.
There's just a giant boat on top of her. It's fine.
Well, I think it does.
That's
Command word.
awesome.
I mean, it just says there's a command word which we had modified to be a command phrase. So Open Sesame
Yes.
as compared to just open.
Looking at
Um,
like the spell command, which is kind of where I'm basing that off of, they have to be able to they have to be able to hear it and understand it. And since it's an inanimate object, a rather magical inanimate object, I feel like I'm leaning it more toward it does understand all languages.
Hmm.
So Lou Gideon says something and then goes, huh, oh no. And Lou, you feel a rumbling in your back pocket as your pants rip from your body and a boat slams you up against the wall next to you.
Oh, so we'll be
You're gonna
right
take
there.
you'll take 1d10 damage for that.
so wait, does Gideon actually do this, or is this 6 second Gideon that doesn't do this?
Gideon.
After I saw that happen, I would stop it.
Okay.
Like, but I'm gonna be like, you got your boat on you still. That without zero context. Like you're so
Mhm.
confused.
Yeah, Lou's like, I do. Do you want me to bring it out on the water?
No, I might have wanted to try a catchphrase for a different door that might have opened your boat.
Don't do that. Or at least warn me so I can put it down first.
Well, I did, but then I didn't. So you owe me one.
You did. Oh, your spicy eyes. You did it already. Or you would have. You have had done it. Or would have had done it.
Well, that's like you saying you saved our life, but then it didn't actually
Yeah.
happen. So did you save our life?
Yes. Because I remember.
So then I saved you from being slammed by this boat. You're welcome.
Aw, thanks, Gideon.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I'll take it.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm bringing that up. Yeah,
Uh,
maybe I don't know. Maybe we should probably change the phrase one day, but details.
Is there
I don't know if
anything
I
up,
can.
like on the door, or is it just like plain stone door?
It's just a plain stone door.
Oh.
I mean, it looks like the other doors that you've seen throughout Blingdenstone.
mhm.
If
I mean, we
anybody
don't
would
see-
like to give me a wisdom check.
Yeah,
Sure.
I am very wise. Well, I'm
I
okay.
am not,
So,
but
As a side one,
I am very wise.
so
Advantage.
Blue has a decent idea of layout, even if Tim doesn't always. And so, like, she knows where Rockblight is because we've gone through it. We've walked around this area several times because we went in through room 7 to go into the ooze room. So, like, this door definitely, this door has the same feel as the other door that Nero made a hole into that he wasn't supposed to. Does Lou have a decent idea of where this door might lead?
Yes. Room 11.
11, okay.
But you've not been into? but you certainly have seen it on many maps.
What? Let's see. Room. Let's see if I have room 11 written down. I don't. Oh wait, we have a map.
Mhm.
I always forget that you have that. Where does that go though?
You were currently in room 17,
17.
and you were just in room 18, and then 11 is the door that you're standing at between 17 and 11, the more eastern door.
Linden.
Oh, there it is. Alright, well,
Okay, so just while you're looking at that, wisdom checks. Gideon, you're off in your own world. Lou and Kydarius, you do remember that there were
I
other
got
doors like this. You got
I
a
got
10.
23. No, I got
Oh,
23
you have-
advantage.
yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
All right, I guess you
Oh.
remember. You guys do recall that there were many doors, and on one side of those doors that you see, there are spell gems built into the door. I, as your DM, screwed up once and allowed you to pass through that door when, in all reality, they are resistant to magic spells.
Mm. Sure.
And then we're like, take us back, take us back.
Yep. And I said, no.
Mhm.
The door remembered its resistance.
The door.
It's like, oh, right. Suddenly, a
Sweet.
middle finger appears out of the center of the door.
I'm like, huh?
So shall we head back to the north, to the right, to go back the other way?
Sounds. I can grab my blindfold. Sounds great to me. Put a hand on Lou's shoulder.
I can just run across it real quick. It will not be a pain in the butt.
Wait, but I can't walk in the water. How am I supposed to follow?
I will carry you, of course.
Oh, okay. Bye, Lou.
If they actually do that,
Yeah,
Lou
just
is
use
going.
across this water.
Mm-hmm.
Lou's gonna pull out the small boat.
Uh,
Alright. Open
Gideon-
sesame and just like out the small one.
Gideon
All right.
being having a swim speed, like to him, you see him walk through, and it's like hippo mode, like his head just kind of gliding through, swimming, and then his speed does not change. Just like
If you could see him underwater, it looks like an alligator, just like
yes, that's exactly what I'm imagining.
the earth elemental disappears into the ground and appears over across the water. Alfonso,
He comes on my boat.
I was gonna say, he
Oh, okay.
stares at the edge of the water. And then you come up behind him with a boat. You toss it into the water and make one paddle with your oars before you hit the other side.
Just one strong. Made it.
All right, we're going into the next room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bring my boat back.
before we get too far, was this here like a waterfall?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, from that room that we went up the stairs, the water went down that river down to here.
Hey, Kydarius, you want to see if you can do something behind that before we leave?
Or Kydarius will check that out real quick.
Just sprint over there.
The heck? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I was like, I pulled up my next map and I was like,
Where did it go?
huh? But anyway,
What is this?
you guys head up through a twisted little tunnel and eventually arrive in another room. Pull my notes. Light from bioluminescent fungi reflects through large crystal formations, erupting from the floor, creating a kaleidoscope of colors on the surrounding walls. The crystals are semi-transparent, slightly distorting images that are seen through them. There's a statue of a gnome cowering near a crystal outgrowth, holding a broken crystal in its hands, right here. 6 nightlights illuminate this cave. Just so that you can see what's going on.
What was the statue of the gnome?
Oh, are you?
It's right here.
But I thought you said this way. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something after that. This way you can see what's going on.
Yeah, it
100%
seemed
same. Like,
Yeah.
we were
like
like,
you were building up post to type.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on the
We're good.
stairway heading up into this room, but I'll move you guys up a little bit just so that you guys are actually in the room itself. There's a stairway directly to your left. There's also a stairway kind of across this large room. They both go down. Couple of pathways to the east as well.
the statue would happen to resemble an actual was it gnome that may or may not have been petrified by Gorgon.
I mean, you can go up to it and do an Arcana check, I guess.
Sure. Why not?
This is a big room.
So
Lou,
240 feet across.
I was about to say Lou would go and like help you with the investigation, and then you just like disappear over to it. And she's like, "Ah, oh, he got.
Maybe just because I have advantage doesn't mean I'm good at it.
I mean, it looks very realistic.
When you say gnome, do you mean Snurf Meblin or do you mean overworld gnome?
Swerve Neblin. Sorry.
Okay,
Deep gnome.
just wanted to really be sure on that one.
And it's holding a crystal.
Like, it's holding it like toward its face, as if to almost like look through it.
Guys, are we clear?
For now, yes.
I would look into the future 6 seconds to see if I would if I would turn to stone.
That mean you're not, no.
So do I see through it, or am I seeing perhaps a reflection of something?
I mean, you can see through it, but just like with the other crystals in the room, it kind of distorts what you're looking at. But he's not quite there. Like, he's holding it, but he's not quite there to look through it.
Kydeus,
Even-
break off a piece of crystal just in case it actually works against.
Yep. Yeah,
Sure.
so this guy 100% turned to stone. I think he was probably going to use a crystal to kind of disorientate what he's seeing. So Nero looks like, yeah, we're actually gonna fight Medusa.
Oh, where is it?
I don't know. I'll let you know 6 seconds in advance. How about that?
Perfect. I'm gonna grab one of the elemental gem, one of the elemental gems I got, and look through it.
Okay, sure.
Lou is gonna do the same in grabbing a crystal, although she's 50-50 on whether or not the spell will work through a pair of dark vision goggles.
Only one way
But-
to find out, I guess.
Yeah, there's one way to find out. So she's like, maybe we'll see if it works on Alphonse first.
Gideon will rely on seeing into the future. So
That's also true. All right. I think that's where we're going to end our session for tonight. That's a good stopping point. That's a good spot. So let me go ahead and